Yo, so today here we got mass layoffs continue. Shout out to YT, wake him up. He always on top of it. I don't know where he be watching these from. I think it's some other channel, but I like his commentary on it as well. But yeah, man. Hey, Microsoft laid off 9,000 people. Ooh, and I think Walmart's laying off people. UPS is saying, hey, take the money before we lay you off. The union's trying to fight them. So it's just getting nasty, dog. So y'all better beware, man. Be happy you got your job. Be thankful. And show up on time, do your job, do more than you right now. Because if you got benefits, that is a flex. A lot of people out here struggling, and they gonna be struggling even more. Even more. It's happening. What they say. Hey, yo, Jennifer, what's happening? What's happening, Jennifer? But yo, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling y'all right now, all that little I ain't messing with nobody who you know what I mean, who what they say? I ain't going 50-50. Yeah, you will. You will.
And if that does not make you sick, if you are a well qualified candidate of the
All right, let's get into it.
so
That's
I
why.
just heard that Microsoft laid off over 9,000 of their employees today. And if that does not make you sick, if you are a well qualified candidate in this job market, I don't know what will, because these are not low level employees. These are people with degrees, multiple degrees probably,
Facts.
certifications, years and years and years of experience that are entering the job market and competing with you, especially if you have a job like me right now and are looking for a job. It is so difficult out here. And then you add on the fact that this big, beautiful bill just got signed. So these are also people who probably will not have health care because they don't qualify for it. I'm not seeing a resolution within the next 6 to 12 to 24 to 48 months. Even just the state of this economy, I'm trying to figure out, what does it look like? What are the next steps? What are we to do? And I live in fear that I'll be laid off next, and I don't know what I will do. How will I pay my bills? But I've been actively applying for jobs on LinkedIn for a couple months now, and even a project coordinator role as a PMP certified project manager with over 7 years of experience. It's been
Damn.
hard for me to even land those, so keep that in mind.
I made a video maybe about 4 or 5 months ago when I said what's happening in the public sector is going to happen in the private sector. And people, oh no, it's about time, this happens. Federal government, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, federal government has been understaffed for a very long time. And now there are a lot of private sector layoffs, a lot. And a lot of people did not care when it was happening to federal employees, right? They did not care. They said we deserved it. I remember because I was like, wow, we're the enemy now? That's crazy, right? But I don't wish this on it. I don't wish it on anybody.
And I get what she's saying, right? I don't wish, people losing their job on, I just don't. But it's like it goes to show that how they can cut so many jobs right now and still run business as usual, still be fine, still. It's like, how can you be mad at a company who can cut 9,000 people off and still be business as business? That means they losing money. And at the end of the day, y'all don't control these people. This is not the 90s where they told us, in the 2000s, when they told us, hey, just go get a degree, go get a job. You put your money into your savings and you put it into your retirement, and they going to take care of you. You retire, you get it. It's all changing. Like, when those things are not in place, like, what are you going to do? These are the same people that complain, that show up to work and complain about this and about that, and how this ain't right and that ain't right. Parental leave and not, like, yo, this is what's happening. We gave them folks too much power, and over time it's just accumulated. We have lost leverage now. They're like, you know what? We're gonna pay you a severance. Go work somewhere else. We really don't need you. There's nothing you can do. All y'all people that wanted to work from home, right? Y'all want to work from home? Work from home then. Yo, keep your ass at home. Work from home, like, get a setup like this. Do what you got to do, because even though when we was telling y'all to come back to the office, y'all had a problem with it. So I love the fact that Elon Musk and them was like, yo, y'all don't want to come back to the office, then y'all fired. Take your severance checkers and move on, because what are y'all doing? What do we need you for? Why do we have all these federal employees who do nothing but get paid? Show up a couple days out the year and get paid? Like, come on, knock it off. No. Knock it off. Them days is over with. Let's get back to it.
Right? Losing employment, losing your livelihood, that is traumatic as fuck. And nobody deserves that unless you're a bad employee. But
And I'm going to say another thing. This is, matter of fact, let's go over here. This is the result. What you were seeing all them podcast people talking about last year, talking about how the women are like, we ain't going 50-50. We don't want to do that. We're independent. We got it. Now you're going to see that this is going to bring families back together. I'm telling you, this is going to bring people back together, making them stay together, making them, reconsider being like, oh, I'm boss, I'm independent, paying all that. Yeah, people need each other. I don't know why we developed ourselves to get into the society where we feel like all we need is ourselves. All I need is myself, my job, and I'm good. Like, no, it's not gonna happen, because the thing is, what like bookkeeping, taxes, not like AI is coming for you. These other jobs that y'all been holding and getting paid way too much money for the work you're doing, and like I said, complaining about this, that, and work, like, yo, they're like, you know what, we're not dealing with it no more. Well, if I hire some AI in here, AI ain't gonna be late. AI is not gonna talk back. AI is not gonna go to corporate or HR on me trying to get the boss fired. AI is not, don't get pregnant. You see what I'm saying? So y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble.
Y'all, what these people are doing is impacting every single last one of us in some way, shape, form.
Damn right.
And unfortunately, until more people are impacted by this, I don't think people are going to really, really care. Because people, people are starting to care, but it's not there yet. The pot's not bubbling. I thought it would be bubbling by now, but it's not. It's not bubbling yet. But yeah, it sucks. But I said, if they can get away with it in the public sector, the private sector is gonna be off the chain.
Yep.
But y'all just, be mindful of your spending. Just try to do your best, because it's gonna get rough. It's gonna get very rough out here.
All right, this is Uncle Mooch. I see a lot of posts going around about major layoffs in 2025. Microsoft cut 9,000. We have a lot more companies, so a lot of companies are reducing their workforce in 2025. So Microsoft, they cut 9,000. TikTok cut jobs in the U.S. e-commerce. Bumble reduced their workforce by 30%. Intel cut 54 in Forsum. Raytheon cut 142 jobs. Salesforce cut 700 jobs. Amazon laid off staff in their book division. A lot of companies.
And I used to meet these Salesforce people. They would come in splurging money to just, oh, we good. Oh, Salesforce good. I'm making about 80, 90. I'm doing this, that for what you doing. I'm like, what? You didn't pay for all that? What you be doing? Like, bro, they just had too much money, bro. I'm telling you. And now that DEI is gone, and not like, imagine that, opening a business and you know who you need to help this business function. And then the government says, hey, DEI things in effect. You got to have at least 25% of people in here that you wouldn't really like. That's crazy to me.
Are restructuring because of economic hardship, and with the AI technology getting better and better, a lot of companies are going that route. AI doesn't sleep, it doesn't take days off, it doesn't do any of that stuff, and it doesn't ask for raises. But
what?
Definitely stay strong out there, and let's just keep moving forward. Don't look back, keep moving forward, and things will get better.
Right, AI doesn't sleep. And that has me thinking, when we say automation, I'm realistically thinking that the AI robots will be working 24/7. So these companies are going to just get ultra wealthy, money nonstop. Money will be coming in nonstop. If it's a facility that manufactures parts, say I average for a day, and this is just an example, say it was 10,000 parts. And then, after the shift is over, people go home. Now, if nobody's going home, it's just AI working all through the night. That's like 20, 30,000 parts going out. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Like I said, this is just an estimate, but I'm saying literally it will be money nonstop coming in. This is what they want. With me and with you, I'm sure you just want a stable life. You just want to be able to get some of the things you like, enjoy, take a trip every now and again. But for these billionaires, how much more could you need? After a while, I seem like with me, life would get boring if I just got everything that I want. I no longer got that chase, that grind. So I don't know, man. It's all about power. It's a power thing. That's all it is. It's an ego thing. Like, it's an ego boost, I guess. Oh, I got this amount of money. Stupid to me. I don't know.
Hey guys, today's video is a little different. I wasn't planning on talking about this, but with everything happening in the job market, especially in tech, I feel like I needed to say something. Many of you know that I work in IT sales, and while I don't usually talk about my 9 to 5, I've really been feeling the weight of today's news. Microsoft, like many companies, just announced another round of layoffs. Thousands of incredibly talented people have been impacted. And this isn't just about one company. It's a reflection of how fast the world is changing, especially with AI. I've been in calls all day with mentors, with peers, etc. And this is a huge wake-up call The skills that got us here might not be the ones that carry us forward. If you're in tech or in any industry, this is the time to invest in yourself. Learn how AI works. Learn how it can help you, not replace you. Learn how to prompt. Prompting is a skill. Learn how to automate your workflow, or just stay curious. Those small steps matter. I know it's tough out there, but I also believe in our ability to adapt to.
Yeah, what you're gonna start seeing is people selling these prompt books, even for Chat GPT, for image creation, video creation, marketing type things and deals. Because I mean, you're not gonna completely replace people who do like forgot what I'm saying. Who are those people? What are their names? But they create, graphics and all that stuff. Like they might be in trouble for sure because from these prompts or from Google VO, from Chat GPT, from Grok, like this is gonna get real nasty. And then you got them even doing therapy to the people. Like, why you don't even need to go to therapy no more. You can just talk to Grok or talk to Chat GPT. People are really venting to these type of automation and AI things. So hey, it's not looking good.
Grow and to support each other. A lot of people are going through a transition right now. If you're going through a transition, you are not alone. Just take some time, let it sink in, and then invest in you.
3 days ago, I found out I'm being laid off on August 31st. That means it's 58 days till layoff. And what makes this absolutely insane is actually July 1st was the last day I had to let my building know if I was moving out without the 60-day notice and not renewing my lease. So as soon as I found out I was being laid off, I told them that I was not going to be renewing my lease. So the timing here seems to be perfect. I have to admit, I feel a little anxious and I feel extremely nervous, but I also feel very calm. Like this is supposed to be happening. The synchronicities are too weird and I cannot ignore them. First, I left a toxic job in October. 3 weeks later, I found the job that I am in now, and it's ending on the exact day that my lease ends. It got me to this point. It was back in my old industry, but the pay was not what I used to make. I enjoyed being back there and it was a lot of fun, but it definitely wasn't something long-term. So now do I know what I'm gonna be doing? Absolutely not. In fact, a week ago, if you would have told me that I'd be trying to sell all of my belongings, that I was gonna be laid off this week, I would have laughed in your face. There's no way. But then I saw remote workers on my FYP page. I get laid off the next day. Then come all of the psychics. Today, my whole page is with people who are living remote and giving ideas on how you can make money. The last 4 years have been horrible. I've been laid off twice. I started a business, lost it, lost all of my money, suddenly lost my father. I've just been surviving, but now it's time to start living. To normalize starting over in your 40s. If people want to judge, let them. I built my life before and I can do it again. How long as I figure this all out?
If you don't remember nothing else from this video, remember it's never too late to start over. I don't care if you're 40, 50, whatever. It's never too late. As long as you're alive, you still can strive, right? And a lot of people are going through having to do a restart. They built themselves up just to go back down, flatline. Right?
Now y'all gonna see why I call myself Phoenix. Remember back in the day, growing up, they always say, you're a jack of all trades, but a master of none. There's actually an ending to that a lot of people don't say that. The full thing. Let me see if I can find it up for you. Jack of all trades, jack of all trades, full quote. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. Oftentimes better than a master of one, because we don't put all our eggs in one basket. One thing fall off, we on to the next. This thing fall off, we know about this, that. Like I know a lot from videos, photography, audio engineering, real estate appraising. I can sell. I can do a lot of things, man. Do a lot of things, because this is a prime example, putting all your eggs in one basket thinking you got it all figured out. No, you do not, because they can pull the rug from under you and look at you. Now you got to start over. But that is also why I call myself Phoenix, the Phoenix, because I might be a full-time, look like a professional podcaster today, might look like a professional rapper tomorrow, might look like a professional real estate agent the day after, maybe all in the same day. You never know. Hey.
0. Got to start over. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of the people you look up to these days didn't make it until they were older. Samuel L. Jackson,
big facts,
founder of KFC,
Steve
Colonel
Harvey,
Sanders, even Oprah. And there's more. It's never too late. That's all I want you to remember from this video if you don't remember nothing else. I know I got an older crowd that's watching this. I appreciate y'all. I know a lot of us are going through this that are younger as well. If you're young, same thing. It's never too late.
Good point.
Keep striving. You got to keep trying. Figure out what it is you want to do or what it is you're supposed to be doing. Push passion. Push purpose. Chase that. And things will line up eventually. That's my belief. You gotta have faith. Faith without works is dead.
Why even make games? Xbox just laid off like 9,000 people. And I gotta say, the video game industry is extremely lucky that their product is video games, because people love video games. It changes lives. They're passionate about them. And because of that, people will be willing to work and create them no matter what, despite the fact that the industry that employs them is absolutely trash, despite the fact that the checks ain't really that big, and despite the fact that the people you're creating them for also hate you. Like it's kind of wicked. And to think, at one point I wanted to work in the video game industry. Like I wanted to make video games. Not gonna hold you, I wouldn't dare. The game that Rare was working on, destroyed. The perfect dark game, out of it. I wouldn't be able to cope with the fact that I was working hard as fuck on the game, like really seeing it through. It was looking good. The reception was looking good. The company is talking about making money and being in a good position economically, and then out of nowhere, my shit get canned. All my hard work gets like literally tossed.
He got the Warriors.
I couldn't do it. And why would anyone want to roll that dice? Why would anyone want to deal with that? It's because people really like video games. People really like being involved in creating video. They got to be like a union or some shit. Or everybody just go indie. I mean, I know that's easier said than done, but like go indie, throw out a Kickstarter, start that TikTok, that Instagram page, really build a following, and like just work that way because the industry is Make sure you tap in for more video game discussion.
Just got laid off of my corporate job at Microsoft. Literally 30.
You've just woken up to the reality. This video is for this girl and anybody who's impacted by layoffs. I know you guys are feeling a mix of emotions. You're feeling betrayed, you're feeling furious, but what I want you guys to use this moment is it's actually an opportunity to wake up to the reality of the business world. This is the reality that all they owe you is the paycheck for the day's work. There's no loyalty, there's no family, there's no long-term security. You are out there for yourself. And all those other people, your managers, people you network with, they can't help you. They're in the exact same system. They're just trying to get by and they can get laid off at any time. So this is the waking up moment. You can actually help yourself because the moment you realize this is the game, you play by different rules. You're always looking out for yourself. You're never in an industry where you can be disrupted like this. The number one thing you're looking out for is your bank account, your checkbook, your well-being, your mental balance, your life quality becomes the most important thing along with your financial security. You stop putting in extra time. You stop taking extra work. You don't do anything that is not going to directly benefit you or your bank balance, and you start playing the same game. When you find a new opportunity, you let them go the same day. If you're working multiple jobs, multiple opportunities like we do in the Salesforce ecosystem, they don't need to know about that. You're always looking out for number one because this is the reality of business. The company's in for their profit. You should be in it for your profit. And if you guys want to learn about what really great industry to get into, check my content on here.
Why doesn't anybody talk about how hard it is to show up to work after they announce that they're doing layoffs? Like, you want to work every day at my hardest, even though you may turn around and just say, poof, your job's gone tomorrow. I don't know about y'all, but I have zero, probably negative motivation to show up for this company who every 6 to 12 months threatens layoffs. I'm fortunate that I haven't been laid off at this point, but it's really frustrating when your director's response is, well, you're a nurse. It's fine if you get laid off because you have so much opportunity. Hey there, Joe. No, I don't, because I would rather go stick my feet in a pool of alligators than go back to the bedside as a nurse. I don't know about any other nurses, but I feel like if you've been in it, you know what I mean. And once you've been out of it, you're not going back. So while, yes, I have a nursing degree, if you've been ever a bedside nurse in the last 10 years, you know, there's no way I'm going back. So anywho, I don't know. I'm just feeling frustrated today and very unmotivated to work. And I just don't know if anybody else who gets threatened layoffs feels the same way. So if you've ever been threatened to be laid off, like, did you still show up 100% to work? Because it's not like it matters, right? Anyway, happy Wednesday.
I feel her on that. If I've seen all of my coworkers get fired and I'm still there left,
That have gone through this and can offer me some encouraging words of support, some advice. But basically, in a nutshell, I have been in a regional sales role in healthcare. Love my job. I've been here 3 years. I've been in the industry about 18 years. And I was just really out of the blue notified Monday morning that our investor group is essentially firing my company over their communities and selling to another senior living company. So what this means for myself and 20 of us, which is really about 2/3 of the regional and support team that this company had, is that effective July 31st, we will be without jobs. I was completely blindsided by this. I understand the business side of it. So I get it. It's really a business decision at the end of the day, but it's so hard to not take something like this personally. But it wasn't performance related or anything like that. It just blindsided all of us to get that news on Monday morning. You know, it's one thing if you're in a position or, you know, your current job is something that you don't really enjoy, then you're kind of like, okay, well, I guess this is just meant to be. But what makes this so hard is I love the company I work for.
I mean, I get it, all right? I do. I get it that everybody's going to be pissed off about losing these jobs, man, but it's like, can you blame them? If it was your company, you going to just bleed? You going to allow your, you're going to bleed green, all this money just flowing out every month, and then you got to keep dealing with people who, complaining and they taking too long on their shifts, they taking long lunch breaks. You gotta check this, you gotta deal with HR, make sure they ain't messing with other people. Like it's a lot of things, and you can just be like, yo, AI is here now. They warned about this. I don't know where they have been. Like the last 2-3 years, y'all should have been, once y'all start seeing a little bit of this AI stuff coming to life, y'all should have been in panic mode. Like, hold on. And then they kept telling y'all, don't worry, AI would never take over these jobs. Meanwhile, every YouTuber and all these people who in money management, rich, and all, they're telling y'all AI is coming for your job. And y'all just played it off like, nah, we good. They can't just fire me for AI. Like, it's happening right now. So if you got a job, man, you better be happy you got it. I don't care where you're doing, where you're working. If you in a city where a small city like see, I'm from Charleston, West Virginia. Now I know it's probably some good places to work there, but for the most part, in the general public and all them people, they don't have no jobs. They're going to have to rely on themselves or the government because it's like, what? There's no opportunity here. Like a lot of Tesla ain't coming out there to build. Like there's not people coming to some of these small cities to help y'all. So yeah, they're already closing malls. They're already closing food stores. They're already, once you start seeing them Family Dollar, Dollar Generals keep opening up over and over and over again, you in trouble. It's time to panic because they are coming for you. And it's gonna be tough, dog. It's definitely gonna be it's not gonna be a walk in the park, dog. I'm telling y'all that right now. So y'all can get that out y'all's head, man. It's time to lock in. Everybody got to lock in right now. Everybody got to lock in, bro, because this is it's getting nasty out here. I'm telling you. So yeah, Ruffle Fellas TV, man. Let me know what y'all think.